Hey guys, me again. And I just want to say a few things right off the bat before I get to our topic. One, last time I talked for 20 minutes straight and had to split the video in half because my iPod couldn't upload. So this time I have it timed. When the alarm goes off, I'm going to cut my thought off short and end the video right there. Second is I may talk with some of my friends, mainly Steven, Chase, Siobhan, or Jeff, and even this little girl here, Alyssa. Isn't she cute? Anyway, I may talk with them, but you probably won't see them for a while, if at all, and definitely not in the Just Talking series. Okay, so I just wanted to say that, and today's topic is a series that I have fallen in love with. Supernatural. It's a great series. They've made books, 6 books, and 6 seasons of the show. The 6th season is still running, making new episodes of that. And of course, the first 5 aren't. Is it over? Anyway. That sounded really stupid. Anyway, so, I'm going to be talking a lot about Supernatural today. And it's a good thing because I could go on and on, so it's a good thing I have the time. So Supernatural basically follows the story of 2 brothers, Sam and Dean, who hunt the supernatural. Ghosts, demons, you name it. They kill it. And in the first and second seasons, I believe, they're looking for their father. No, the first and first half of the second, they're looking for their father, who's gone missing on a hunting trip. So they're looking for him, and eventually they run into him. And he starts teaching them a bit more that he never taught them when they were younger. And he eventually ends up giving his soul to save Dean. And in the end of the 3rd season, I believe, Dean ends up giving his soul to save Sam. No, end of the 2nd, maybe. I don't know. So, they find out this demon, Lilith, has, well, the contract over Dean's soul. So they try to find her. And at the end of the 3rd season, they are unsuccessful. Oh, and I kind of missed part. Sam meets up with the demon Ruby at some point, and she kind of helps them. It's hard to tell what side she's on. I'll get into that a bit later, because, well, it just shows up later in the series. Anyway, so at the end of the 3rd season, Dean ends up going to hell. But in the beginning of the 4th season, he's resurrected. And at first you don't know why, but then it turns out this angel, Castiel, one of my favorite characters in the series, brought him back. And at first they're in disbelief, they don't believe in angels, but then they find out. And so now they've got even more to deal with, angels. So, now that they've got all this, so throughout the 4th season, I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of the 4th season was. That's at the beginning, Castiel was introduced. Wow, this is kind of embarrassing because I'm trying to explain this and I don't even know what I'm talking about. So anyway, they're working together throughout the 4th season, and it may have something to do with the apocalypse. No. Never mind. Yeah, I know the 4th season. It involves the 66 seals. You break the 66 seals, you break them, doesn't matter what order, except the first one, which turns out to be Dean going to hell and torturing souls, because a righteous man shedding blood in hell is the first seal, and the last seal is the death of the first demon, who happens to be Lilith. So, Dean finds this out a little too late, and Sam is working with Ruby, who's convincing him that killing Lilith is the only thing to do. So he kills her, and Lucifer's brought her in the cage. Obviously, Sam and Dean are pissed, kill Ruby in about half a second, which I was very happy for. That demon bitch deserved it. During the 5th season, they're trying to stop the apocalypse, because Lucifer has risen, and this is where they learn about archangels, because they haven't really been introduced yet, but there is Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, Lucifer, whole thing, basically biblical. although I am not religious at all, but I can still love this, so even if you are not religious, do not think that you will not like it, because it is relatively good to just about anyone, in my opinion. But that's just because I like it so much. Anyway, oh yeah, so the 5th season, they're trying to stop the apocalypse, and they run into several things. One is this, another angel. She was introduced in the 4th and 5th season. Anna, she's, basically a bitch. It's the best description I can give her. I haven't actually seen a lot of her. Because I've researched a lot, but I haven't actually seen all the episodes. So, I kind of know more than I've seen. Anyway, so there's Anna, and I'm not sure if this is in order or not, but there was one epic episode that I still love, because they get sent back in time. Because one episode, Dean gets sent back in time, but this time they both do. They get sent back in time, and they meet their mother. Because their mother is dead in the very beginning. The first episode, she ended up dying. Like I said, their dad ends up dying a little bit later. So, anyway, they see their mother. And they start warning about it, and their father as well. A younger version of it. Then what happens is Anna and Uriel. Uriel was Castiel's partner until they realized he wasn't exactly on the right side of the fence. So, a younger version. So Anna and then, because Uriel ends up getting killed. So Anna tells Uriel that he needs to kill these people before they kill him. So Dean, Sam, and their parents, at some point, they actually tell them that they're from the future. At first they don't believe it, eventually they do, and that works out. So anyway, they end up holding up in a house. They've got some supplies and whatnot, but it doesn't work out too well, and they should lose it. And their dad, John, gets flung out the window, and then this light happens. And then it turns out Michael has taken him over. And then he snaps his fingers, and Uriel is poof, just gone. But then, I've always loved this scene. Lays his right hand on Anna's shoulder, and fire comes out of her mouth, eyes, and then she just incinerates. And I've always thought that was cool. I know that was kind of a lot of detail for one episode, but I've just always loved that part. Anyway, so they're trying to stop the apocalypse, and Lucifer ends up taking the vessel. I actually don't remember what his normal name is. I usually just refer to him as Lucifer. He takes a vessel, because all angels need a vessel, and since Lucifer is technically a vessel, they also need the user's consent, where demons can possess anyone regardless. Since Lucifer is technically an angel, he also needs the user's consent. Convincing him that he could bring his dead wife back, I believe, is what he used to make him let him in. So anyway, but this vessel, who I can't remember the name of, is not strong enough to hold Lucifer. Lucifer is an incredibly powerful angel and cannot hold it. And it turns out Sam is the intended vessel for... I'm looking over here because the book's on the bed and I'm just pointing at the characters. This is Sam and Dean. So anyway, Sam is the intended vessel for Lucifer, while Dean is the intended vessel for Michael, who are supposed to fight. Now, Dean, no matter what, never agrees to be Michael's vessel. While they figure out a plan, the only way to destroy Lucifer is to lock him back in the cage and Sam with him. So, it ends up on the final battlefield. They've got it ready. Dean shows up, and they find out they have a third brother, Adam, who's only a half-brother. But Michael has to make do with him since Dean is just not going to consent to it. So, anyway, the memories of their car. They have this 67 Chevy Impala. Look, beautiful car. Which, the memories inside of it. There was an army man chair, an ashtray, Lego blocks down the vent, and all these memories was able to let Sam take control of himself with Lucifer inside of him. So, they activate the hole, Sam's about to jump in, and then Adam comes back, who was zapped away a few minutes ago, and he tries to convince them they have to battle, they can't do this. So, Sam goes back, Adam grabs onto his coat, and so Sam pulls him right back down. Then, in the beginning of the 6th season, shows Dean went on to live a normal life with his love, Lisa.